Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your mindfulness meditation on Friday, December the 10th, with the snowplow just being outside the door. So Jammers is chatting with the snowplow driver right now as we speak. So she's taking a little bit of a break, but yes, it is a snow. I am expecting it is a snow day for the schools, but I haven't received that email yet, and I keep that going even though the kids are not in school, because it just keeps me organized. I know whether or not kind of what's going on and what the roads are like. So that is what is going on today. So I am still going to say happy snow day. So as we come into our mindfulness meditation this morning, we are going to continue with our extended exhalation. And we're going to add on though. Now, I should say that this extended exhalation or divided exhalation or two-part or three-part exhalation, it is an advanced breath practice, meaning that if you find that it feels a little bit much, that there's kind of some breath holding or it's feeling a little bit grippy, then you simply return your attention to your breath. Follow your inhalations and your exhalations and just let your exhalation lengthen. That is part one, kind of the foundation of this breath practice. So good morning, Sharon. Good morning, Suzanne. Welcome. Hi, Mom. Hi, Laura. So yes, I know sometimes I'm hiding out there in Facebook Live land for a little bit, and it's always so funny. All of a sudden, there's nobody, and then whoosh, it's like the doors open, and here comes everyone. So that is fantastic. Yay! Good. Thank you to Laura and Mom and Suzanne for letting me know. When you type in, then I know for sure that you can hear me. So making yourself comfortable, cozy, blankets, pillows, however you like to settle in. We are going to do extended three-part exhalation this morning for those of you who want to go a little bit deeper with this, and know that you can stay with your extended exhalation. So working on the exhalation, playing with the exhalation, very grounding, very strengthening, very centering. And I would say years ago when I first started with the breath practice, even though Pranayama it was the foundation of my yoga training, even at that point, still kind of playing with the concept of not really understanding the difference between the effects of the focusing on the inhalation and the exhalation. So if you try one thing as you're settling in, hi Nadine, before we come into this practice this morning. Good morning, Denise. Good morning, Sandra. Good morning, Isabel. Wow, yay, beautiful to see everybody. One way to notice why one of the benefits of it looked like one of you just sent me a message and it just popped up on my screen, but it was something else, so sorry about that. So one of the benefits of focusing on the exhalation is that it helps us to relax the neck and the shoulders. So right now, if I said to you, take a nice big inhalation. So go ahead and try that. Okay. So this time, as you take a nice big breath in, I want you to note And just try it. Don't think about how you're supposed to inhale because you guys know too much sometimes. Just take a big inhale in and notice. Where do you feel it? What's going on in the body? And a big inhale. Like you're reading in a magazine that says take 3 big breaths in and out. Okay, so notice. So taking that big breath in. Okay, now I'd like you to take, I'd say, kind of a normal inhale in, but a longer exhale out. Now, as you play with this again, okay, noticing that difference, if you focus, and however you want to play with this now, if you focus on the inhale, and this may not be for all of you, but even for myself, when I'm not really thinking about it, my inhale does this. Even if I'm inhaling into my belly, it's like my brain says, okay, all hands on deck, let's suck that breath in. So how do I need to do that? I need my secondary breathing muscles, which are my scalenes and my neck muscles. And I need to take that breath in, okay? So noticing that. So you may feel a little bit of that. You might feel a lot of that, okay? And again, it's very normal. But as we practice more, we do start to use the diaphragm more, and we do start to use our breathing muscles, abdominal diaphragm, as opposed to our secondary breathing muscles, okay? Now, you can close your eyes if you like, and just feel that difference between focusing on the exhale. Just feel the difference in the neck, the shoulders, the grounding. As you focus on the exhale, now notice your inhale coming in after your exhale. So with that focus on the exhale, you may notice that the shoulders naturally drop on the exhale. And then as your exhale lengthens, without you having to think, I'm going to take a bigger inhale, your inhalation naturally deepens and lengthens, but here's the kicker. It's without us having to use these muscles here. It is because of your deeper, longer, stronger, very often exhalation, that your inhalation automatically becomes fuller and deeper without you having to muscle through that inhalation. So this is a huge reason, a big reason why we focus on the exhalation, to relax the neck and shoulders, to ground, to strengthen our deepest core muscles. So as we go into this practice right now, good morning, Gail. This is our focus. So sometimes, again, I like to give you just enough to think about so that that can be your focus as we do our breath practice. Okay? And then we're just going to move into a few minutes of mindfulness meditation at the end. The exhalation, the breath practice, the pranayama helping clear. So settling in. And as we settle in with our breath practice, again, you can rest your hands on you. You can come to a mudra position. Even with pranayama, it doesn't have to be meditation that you're using the mudra positions. And then settle on in. Happy Friday. Love it. And actually really noticing for your shoulders, your upper back, and your neck. And I know it seems silly, but sometimes even having your hand in a mudra position can create tension sometimes, depending on where the hands are, where the arms are. So I want you to move your hands around, settle them in different positions, and find them in the position that the shoulders, the neck, the jaw feel the most relaxed. And a light or big smile again as you relax around your mouth. Soften around your eyes. And how you know you're keeping lightness around your eyes and face is that you can just detect the light outside your eyes. You can also keep a soft gaze if you like to keep your eyes open. And if there's any holding anywhere in your body right now, I'd like you to prop some pillows around. Move them, adjust them. And just feel your body breathing. If you're lucky enough to have a clear nose this morning where you can feel the air coming in through both nostrils, because again, it's not a given. And then when you are ready to settle in, your inhalation coming in through your nose, your exhalation going out through your nose. Just starting now to linger with your exhalation. Hang out with it a little bit. And just starts to naturally lengthen as we pay attention to it. It starts to deepen and to lengthen. Again, know that you can stay with this extended exhalation. If you start to divide the exhalation and it feels a little much this morning, just come back to this breath. This is home. This is your reset place, and then you can go back out from here if you want, or you just stay with that longer exhalation. If and when you're ready to explore divided exhalation, as you start to exhale, just exhaling out what you feel is about half of your exhalation. And you do a split second breath pause or breath suspension, and then release the second half of your exhalation. And let your inhalation pour in. Exhale. And just a little bit of your exhalation. Suspend, pause, just enough to know that you've split the exhalation. We're not hanging out there. Just enough to divide it, to know again that there was a pause. Let your inhalation pour in. Come back to kind of home base at any point. If you just need some catch-up breaths, some resetting. And then if you'd like to explore dividing the breath into 3. Exhaling what you feel is about a third. Pause, release. Pause, release. Let your inhalation pour in. You may even be hearing your breath a little bit. I tend to slide into a little bit of an ujjayi breath when I do divided exhalation. I don't think about it. It just kind of happens. It's like the sound helps me divide. So sometimes it's like a whoosh and a whoosh and a whoosh. And that tends to go with that ocean sounding part of ujjayi breath. And so whatever image is arising, it may be of waves, it may be of dropping down and down and down. Explore, play. Keep that softness around your eyes, your face, your jaw. So from this point on, whenever you want to return your attention back to your natural rhythm, you might just be getting the feel for it, so go ahead if you want to do a few more rounds. But when you're ready to come back to your inhalation flowing in and your exhalation flowing out, just to notice the difference with your breath. And simply keeping your attention on the difference in the breath, the rhythm, the flow, the length. This is your mindfulness meditation. And if your mind wanders away from the focus on your breath, just let the thought go. Bring your attention back to the rhythm, the rate, the movement, the feeling of your breath. And as you start to slowly bring your attention back, it's interesting that sometimes when you hear that suggestion, for me, right at that moment, I focused on my inhale. I took an inhale in, and then an exhale out, and focusing on the inhale kind of wakes us up, it lifts us up. So as you start to slowly open your eyes, if you haven't already, and start to move and transition, you might be stretching again along the thighs, starting to ground and being very deeply into our core at many, many levels from that exhalation. But again, it is a good reminder, and I have actually not noticed that as I bring my attention back, it's, okay, I'm back. And there's that lifting and opening inhalation that kind of sits me back up and says, okay, don't forget you're live. There are people that are waiting. So as you play with this, it again is quite amazing. For those of you that maybe weren't here right at the beginning, I do want to mention that 3-part divided exhalation is an advanced breath practice. Extended exhalation is the starting point, and then to dividing once into 2-part and then into 3-part. It's strengthening, it's very grounding, and I hope that it serves you very well today and over the course of the weekend and the week. So, feel free and would love you to join me in Namaste. Namaste. Have fun with this. I love hearing any questions, whether or not you're posting them below here or you are playing with it over the course of the weekend and something comes to mind, feel free to message me, and I'll see you on Monday morning with Suzanne as we frame our week with our meditations Monday and Friday. Bye for now, everyone. Oh, you're welcome, Suzanne. Get myself a little bit closer in here. Oh, wonderful. Thank you, Denise. Yes, have a wonderful weekend, everyone.